A dramatic standoff in response in Volusia County. As we heard from Haley Crumbleholm earlier in our newscast, one deputy was grazed by the suspect's bullet and another bullet struck a sergeant's shield.
Joining us live tonight is Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood. And Sheriff Chitwood, thank you for being with us. First things first, this was a very close call for your deputies. How are they doing tonight?
They're doing as well as can be expected. You know, the good Lord was on their shoulders. Their angel was on all their shoulders because we could be having a very different conversation tonight.
Sheriff, when you respond to a situation like this, how does training kick into play when you're trying to take in a suspect who doesn't want to be taken into custody?
Yeah, it's those hours and hours and hours of training over and over again. It's the equipment you provide your deputies with. You know, in 2021, I provided every sergeant with a ballistic shield so that we would have those shields on the street. And thank God we did, because the sergeant who had the shield, it was up in front of his face and the top part of his body, and that round would have definitely took off the top of his head had we not had that shield. And then our deputy, Ethan Thomas, he was grazed in the gun battle. And then one of my lieutenants suffered a bunch of glass fragments in his face because they were firing through car windows at one another in this gun battle.
And Sheriff, we've been reporting that some of the shooter's family members noticed that his behavior had changed and he was acting weird. What would you say to family members about this type of situation? And do you think some of this could have been prevented possibly?
Well, I think what the family did as good a job as they could do. I mean, obviously, this man was Baker acted in 2022. He was Baker acted in 2020. He was acting extremely strange. So the sons took away almost all of his weapons except for 2 handguns, which he had with him. He's a familiar customer in that Wawa. Even the clerk at the Wawa said, "Hey, I know this guy. He's really acting strange." And then he led us on that low-speed chase where we stopped, stick the car. He kept telling us in the driveway that he was pardoned by the president. And even when he told us he was going to give us a 21-gun salute was what he said just before the gun battle erupted.
Sheriff, can you take us through that video and that moment just one more time as you watch it and you see that bullet start ramming into that shield?
Yeah, I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're trained. We train when you're approaching. It's a felony stop. This guy wasn't cooperating, talking about a 21-gun salute. They stack up behind the shield so that as they're approaching and they're going to take the window out, they have as much cover as you could possibly have. And then, then all hell broke loose. We don't know how many shots he fired just yet because some of the weapons are damaged from the fire, but we know there was a handgun recovered in the car. There was a handgun recovered in the garage. So we're working through that. But again, if they don't follow their training and the proper tactics and have the proper equipment, we're talking about 2 deputies that could be dead. I mean, Deputy Thomas, it's a millimeter difference that he's not shot in the eye as opposed to being grazed where he was grazed.
Wow.
So grateful for the training and the resources to make sure we keep them safe. Sheriff Mike Chitwood with Volusia County, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. WESH 2 worked to bring the latest updates on this case, even sending out the push alert when we got it as breaking news. You can download our free news app and enable notifications to get news on the go and see that body cam video right now.